60 seconds in space without a suit. Second-by-second bodily reactions. What would really happen if you found yourself floating in the vast, unending void of space without a spacesuit? No, it's not an instant death. And no, you wouldn't freeze solid in the blink of an eye, despite what Hollywood might have told you. But what would happen second by second? In this video, we are rewinding all cinematic exaggerations to uncover the scientific truth. Buckle up and let's dive into the incredible, horrifying, and fascinating journey of your body's reaction to the merciless vacuum of space, 1 second at a time. Imagine you're ejected from an airlock into open space. Within the first second, your body experiences an immediate and startling reaction. Without atmospheric pressure to contain it, your skin begins to swell. Before you panic, no, you wouldn't explode. The tissues in your body are far too stretchy and elastic. Instead, your entire body begins to inflate slightly, inflating you almost like a balloon, but only to a small extent. At the same time, moisture on your tongue and in your mouth begins to boil, not because of heat, but because of the lack of external pressure. It sounds terrifying, but it's really a matter of external science overpowering your internal protection mechanisms. By the 5th second, things start to escalate beneath the surface. The air trapped in your lungs becomes your worst enemy. The vacuum of space attempts to pull that air out forcibly. If you hadn't exhaled before exposure, the results would be catastrophic. The air in your lungs would expand, possibly rupturing delicate tissues. This is why astronauts are trained to exhale in emergencies. They know holding their breath is fatal in space. You'll also notice saliva bubbling on your tongue and around your mouth. Your body's internal systems are starting to come unraveled as they try, and fail, to adjust to the vacuum surrounding them. At this point, the lack of oxygen begins to overwhelm your body. Your bloodstream, which has no new source of oxygen, starts delivering less and less to your brain and vital organs. Without oxygen, your brain cells, some of the most demanding cells in your body, begin to shut down. By 15 seconds, unconsciousness is almost certain. Your body effectively decides, I can't keep powering everything, and shuts off your awareness to conserve energy. However, this isn't the end just yet. Your blood, tissues, and organs are still intact, still functioning, still alive. For now. Before we go any further, let's address a common myth. You don't instantly freeze in space. Yes, space is cold, a raw, unforgiving -270 degrees Celsius. But freezing is a slow process because your body generates heat. Protected by your skin, your internal temperature prevents immediate freezing. The reality is far more complex, and freezing would take time because heat is lost incredibly slowly in the vacuum of space. Similarly, contrary to popular depictions, your body wouldn't explode. Human skin is remarkably strong and elastic, and our bodies are built to withstand much more than you might think. All your structural integrity remains intact, though your body is struggling in many unexpected ways. By the 30-second mark, your body begins feeling the effects of space radiation. Unlike Earth, where the atmosphere shields us, the vacuum of space exposes you to unfiltered ultraviolet and cosmic rays. Radiation burns start forming on exposed skin, painful and damaging, though you would likely be unconscious and unaware of it. At the same time, frostbite can start forming on your skin due to heat loss from radiation. However, this doesn't mean your entire body freezes. Your internal blood circulation continues to keep warm. Amazingly, your blood and bodily fluids remain liquid because the heat hasn't yet dissipated. Your body's core works hard to counteract the intense conditions surrounding it. As we approach the 60-second mark, the damage intensifies but isn't necessarily fatal, yet. Surprisingly, some parts of your body would still manage to function. Your heart might still be beating faintly. Your blood would still circulate. And cell damage from oxygen deprivation and radiation exposure hasn't yet reached total system failure. The miracle of human biology offers you a slight sliver of hope. If you were rescued and repressurized within this critical 60-second window, survival might still be possible. Scientific experiments involving simulated vacuum exposures, not on humans, but on animals, have shown significant recovery after similar levels of stress, provided there wasn't permanent tissue damage. The first minutes of repressurization would be agonizing, like every system in your body waking up from a deep freeze. But there's a chance to not only survive, but to recover fully, depending on how quickly and efficiently conditions are stabilized. This excruciating journey highlights the critical role of technology in modern space exploration. Spacesuits aren't just physical barriers. They're marvels of engineering designed to shield the human body from the vacuum of space. They replicate atmospheric pressure, circulate oxygen, and protect against unrelenting space radiation. Without these life-saving suits, no astronaut could survive, even for the few seconds we've broken down here. Humanity has worked tirelessly to create systems that bridge the gap between survival and catastrophe in space. Spacesuits symbolize our determination to explore the final frontier while respecting its inherent hostility toward life. We've seen scenarios unfold eerily like this in real-life incidents and controlled environments. Take 1965's research studies using animals or the tragic accidents during space tests. While grim, these events have taught us just how human biology behaves under extreme stress and how we can engineer solutions to bring astronauts back safely. The mere fact that 60 seconds stands between survival and irreversible damage in space is humbling. It underscores just how delicate life is, tethered to our protective atmosphere. And yet, it showcases the resilience of the human body, a machine capable of astonishing adaptability. Space doesn't just challenge our biology. It challenges our spirit. It dares us to imagine new ways of safeguarding life and exploring the unknown. For every terrifying reality we uncover, we also find inspiration for how humanity can strive to overcome impossible odds. Here's what you need to remember. In the unforgiving vacuum of space, your body undergoes a fascinating sequence of reactions within seconds. From swelling skin to oxygen deprivation, burning radiation to potential recovery, these moments reveal the delicate balance between survival and destruction. Now, the question is, what else might space reveal about the limits and strengths of the human body? From future interplanetary colonies to deep space travel, understanding these truths is fundamental to dreaming bigger. Thank you for joining us today on Our Affair as we explored humanity's most fragile seconds in space. If you enjoyed this journey into the mysteries of survival, make sure to subscribe for more fascinating, science-driven explorations. More mind-bending adventures are only moments away. Until next time, stay curious.